We're going to meet Tracie Potts of the Eisenhower Institute.
Extremely excited right now because we're standing outside Tracie Potts' office.
We are Mount Madonna School's junior class. As part of our 2-year Values in World Thought program, we engage in conversation with thought leaders.
On an Instagram post from November 14th, 2025, you captioned, "Gender equity is a mindset and an ongoing commitment that permeates everything that we do. What are some things that we can do in our day-to-day life to uphold this commitment?"
I guess I want to start thinking about that with the idea of opportunity. What people do with opportunity is one thing, but making sure people have equitable access and making sure that people have opportunities and that opportunities are not hampered by gender biases, among other types of biases. And there are important issues of masculinity that affect gender equity that we should be exploring.
I really enjoy your disposition to include people.
You've emphasized the importance of continued learning outside the traditional classroom. Why do you believe that this type of learning is so critical for students?
So there's nothing like having that hands-on experience, because the way things should be and the theory of how we teach things is just not always the way that it's executed. And so I think it's really helpful, particularly for young people, before you enter the workforce, to have some sort of experience like that.
As young people, it can be daunting to think about the number of complex issues impacting our future. I'm wondering if you have any advice for us as we navigate the next chapter of our lives.
Find something that you strongly believe in and have hope in, and hold on to that throughout your life. So for me, it's my faith. Don't define yourself by your career. I love my work, but I don't define myself by that. I'm not Tracie the reporter. I'm not Tracie the EI person. I have an identity and a life outside of that. So discover who you are and make space for your identity.
Life and the importance of knowing yourself more and like core things that you believe in and finding a constant in your life before you like find what you want to do in your life. I also really appreciated you said if you wouldn't say it in front of the New York Times, you shouldn't be saying it at all. Nothing is ever off the record.
People sit down together, they find common ground, and it's a big part of the work that I do here at the Eisenhower Institute as part of the Eisenhower legacy. I wish that story was being told. I think we need to hear and feel that in America right now. I think people need hope, and I think that there's hope out there, but we're just not telling that story as often as it needs to be told.
Thank you. You're certainly giving me some hope.
Good. President Eisenhower had a philosophy that he referred to as the middle way, which is everyone can't have their cake and eat it too, essentially. That we need to find solutions to problems down the middle that take into account what different people want, but that will work for a broad majority of Americans. And one of the ways that we do that is by having a safe space for civil, nonpartisan discourse, so every student feels comfortable coming to the table with their perspectives and opinions, and we need to have respectful conversation around that. That is something I really do work very hard to embed in our programs. Part of the solution of how our country is going to get out of the messiness, I'll say, that we're in right now with all the polarization. We just have to listen to people, and it's okay, like it's fine to continue to like people if they think differently than you.
Made me think about like what is my core value, and if you're gonna do something, it's worth doing it well. Just like nailed it. You said that, and I just like had a moment of realization, and I was like, that's what I want to be my core value. So I was just really inspired today.
I'll tell my mom you like that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for, I guess, being so open and in sharing all of the things you had to say.
I so love this program that you're doing. You obviously were extremely well prepared. Wait till I tell my students, this is how you should be prepared. We'll meet with experts on the Hill.